What's going on, guys? It's Cal here from Buffalo Sports Center. Today we are going to be doing our divisional round predictions. Let's jump right into it. No need to waste any time here. First things first, we have Saturday at 4:30. The Houston Texans, fresh off a wild card win over the Los Angeles Chargers, heading into Kansas City to play at cold Arrowhead Stadium. The Chiefs, again, are 8.5-point favorites for this one. This is a tough one to predict because, again, the Chiefs starters haven't played in like 3 weeks. Again, their last game of the season, they played the Broncos. There were backups in. It's going to be tough to kind of adjust to that. Now, they have said they've done one-on-one battles with pads on. They've been going pretty hard at practice to kind of simulate a game. So, it hasn't truly been 3 weeks, but as we all know, unless it's a game rep, it doesn't really count. So, again, it's been a while since those starters have played. I think they come out a little slow. I think Houston jumps on them early, but I think Kansas City holds on to win this game. Give me Houston to cover the spread, though. I think they lose by a little bit less than 8 points, but give me Kansas City to win this one. Moving on to our next game, Saturday at 8 o'clock. It is a night game. It is prime time, and it is the hottest ticket in football right now. The Detroit Lions at home hosting the Washington Commanders, fresh off that doink and in game against the Buccaneers. What a game that was. And yeah, again, Detroit, they're favorites, 10-point favorites. I think they win this one, although I do think it's a little bit closer than that 10-point spread for a majority of the game. But I do see Detroit winning this one by at least a touchdown. I think they do get the job done at home. Again, that place is going to be rocking. Detroit is fully expecting a Super Bowl appearance this year, and I think they have the team to do it. It all just comes down to how that defense plays, right? Their defense is still a little bit banged up, but the Commanders' offense, it's hot and cold, and I don't really see them as a true threat against the Lions, but hey, like I said last week, I've been riding with the Commanders all season. I think they're a very fun team. I picked them to win last week when many people picked the Buccaneers, and I'm going to go against that, and I'll pick Detroit because I do think Detroit has a good chance to make the Super Bowl this year if everything clicks. They just need Jared Goff to continue playing consistent football, and they need Coach MCDC to just, stay in his lane, keep making smart decisions. He can't get too crazy, especially in the playoffs here. So, you got to stick in your lane a little bit, and then maybe if they win this game, the next round, they might have to do some crazy fourth downs. But this game, just play your game, and you're fine, Detroit. If they don't, Washington could sneak in there, but I think Detroit wins this one. Moving on to our Sunday slate, the first game up at 3 o'clock on Sunday, the LA Rams. I mean, holy moly, the Rams absolutely shocked the world with that upset win against the Vikings. Now, again, I did pick the Vikings, but I thought it was going to be close. I didn't expect the Rams to win or blow them out. But, I did see, a scenario where that did happen because as a Bills fan, I've seen that Rams offense at its peak. And I think we saw the Rams offense at its peak again against the Vikings, right? Cooper Kupp, Puka Nacua, that team is really good. They will be heading into Philadelphia. Speak about a really hard place to play. That is Philly. Philly 6-point favorites. Again, they are coming off a big win as well. This one is a tough one too. I'm going to pick Philadelphia at home. If it was in LA, I know the Rams, they don't usually pack the arena too full of their own fans. But if it was in LA, I might switch my pick over. But again, it's in Philadelphia. It's probably going to be cold out. I think that benefits the team that has played outdoors the entire year, which is the Philadelphia Eagles. And I have Philadelphia winning this game. Now, they are 6-point favorites. I'll say they even covered that. Again, if it was in a dome, I might pick LA, but in the weather conditions, and it's supposed to be really cold throughout the East Coast this week, I have to go with the Eagles. Again, that offense is just so dynamic. A.J. Brown, Jalen Hurts, Saquon Barkley, it's just, DeAndre Swift. The list goes on and on with their offense. And the defense, on the other hand, a little bit shaky. Again, some guys got hurt last week, but overall still a very solid team. The Rams defense hasn't looked that good this season. They did have a good game, I will say that, last week, but I think this is where the fairy tale run ends for the Rams, and I think the Eagles get the job done. Now, the main event, Sunday at 6:30, we have the Baltimore Ravens coming into Buffalo to take on my Buffalo Bills, and this is a banger of a game. Right now, Baltimore is favored by a point. Now, this spread started off with Buffalo favored by 1.5. It has slowly shifted to a pick'em to 0.5, and now Baltimore is favored by a whole point at the time of this recording. Of course, by the time this comes out, things might be completely different, but this is the game that everyone is watching. This is the game that people are saying, whoever wins this is winning the Super Bowl. I'd have to agree, and that's no bias at all. I completely agree with that whoever wins this game wins the Super Bowl. Baltimore is Buffalo's kryptonite, though. And again, do I think Buffalo might have the better team? Do I think Josh Allen might be a little bit more well-rounded than Lamar Jackson? I do. But do I think Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry in that backfield overpower the Bills in the snow, in the cold? I do. Again, this game is supposed to be single digits, windy, maybe a little bit of snow. That benefits Baltimore because of their run game. The Bills, on the other hand, their run game has been good this year, but again, they have James Cook and a solid offensive line. As good as James Cook has been, it doesn't compare to Derrick Henry when it's freezing and, guys are trying to tackle an absolute mammoth of a man. People say, well, the Bills have Matt Milano. Again, that does help. The Bills were without Matt Milano, Terrell Bernard, Taron Johnson, Khalil Shakir, and Taylor Rapp got hurt early in that Week 4 game. So, again, we have to move past that because I don't think that was an accurate representation of what a Buffalo-Baltimore full-strength game would be, right? Baltimore blew them out earlier on. I am going to take Baltimore to win this one, though. Again, that could change later on in the week, but right now, I picked them in my preview video. I got to stick with it, right? I can't switch up here. So, I'm hoping Buffalo wins, but I am predicting Baltimore to win purely because of the weather. Again, Derrick Henry has just dominated the Bills in every game he's played against them in his career, whether that be with Tennessee or Baltimore. I have to pick the Ravens in this one. I think it's going to be a shootout. Man, that Buffalo D-line has to get it going, and they just haven't shown anything so far this season. So hopefully they prove me wrong. Again, I'm a Bills fan. I'm picking against them. Whoever wins this game is my Super Bowl pick, though. So thank you guys for watching this one. Let me know in the comment section below if you agree with my picks, disagree, again, including the spread in this video because there's only 4 games to predict. So, I don't want to record a minute-long video. But let me know in the comment section. Leave a like on this video, subscribe, and have a good one. Peace out.